remastered, and we stopped at the, what is it? We just got past the fire stage, so our next boss will be the centipede demon. So let's go and hurry over there. I usually don't go this way, I usually take the shortcut, so this may take some time for me to get through this area. I know it's supposed to go down instead of up last time, which I actually meant to do last time. And that is the centipede demon down there. Now, if you cut off its tail, you can actually get the orange shard ring before you actually beat him. But that's a lot of work, so I probably won't be doing that. Get all the way down here. Hey, there's actually a summon sign. If I can get that person, I will, because the quicker you can get this boss dead, the better. Avagard, or Aragon. I don't know how I can say that guy's name, but... well, if he comes in or not, we're gonna get this boss fight started either way. And we should be trying to get over here. You do have to be careful of this lava, we'll do a crap ton of damage. Hello, dystopian guy. Welcome to my stream. Alright, and now we can stand here and wait for him, because we do not want to be out in the lava right now. Hey, and I actually got my summon. I do not know what this guy's doing. But I usually take the shortcut, so this boss is just really weird for me. Oh, it looks like he has the orange shard ring by how little damage he's taking from the lava. Ooh, well he's not gonna live very long. It's actually kind of fun to watch. Where's my binoculars? There they are. I'm trying to watch this, it's kind of funny. Looks like he's having some issues with him. Oh, there he goes. Well, he didn't last very long. Alright, now we're gonna wait for the centipede demon to come over here to us. This is one of the better places to fight him at. Do not know what the centipede demon's actually aiming for, though. Come on. Any day now. Yes, here I am. I didn't go anywhere. That's not gonna work. Oh no. He usually comes all the way over. Just being a little bit shy. Oh, he's really spamming that attacking me. Get your butt over here. Thing comes and goes so fast, can't even get in the hand. He usually doesn't just repeatedly spam this, but honestly I don't even fight him that much. There we go. Finally coming out of that lava. So I can finally start hitting him. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Alright, so we can finally get this fight started. We'll watch out for that spinning attack. That could actually make you fly into the lava. And you do not want to be in the lava for more than 5 seconds. Well, even less than that. Rather have him fall on me than hit me with it. At this rate I'm gonna die like how my summon did. Oh, do you just breathe fire? Oh, you know what the heck that was? Like I said, I don't usually fight him. Most of the time I'd be just taking a really big shortcut. Okay, that was nice and easy. My Phantom made that look so hard. And now we have the orange chartering, we can just start walking straight into the lava. It will not do nearly as much damage, but I do not want to be fat rolling. There we go. Still does do some damage though, so you should be careful. And I'm already lost. There we go. Alright, and now we can start heading toward the bed of chaos. Actually, I am going to level up a little bit more. Now the directions in this place are a little bit weird, finding out where you need to go. This will probably take me a good amount of exploring, because like I said, I never go this way. Yeah, those things are just... there's like a ridiculous amount of them. They're just like dragon butts or something, but they're really not worth fighting at all. They do a lot of damage, they have a lot of health, and there's like a million of them. And being in the lava makes it even harder. No, I play on PS4, and I also play this on PS3, but I only broadcast on my PS4. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's definitely my favorite. I have been playing Dark Souls 3 a lot. I'm trying to get better at it so I can possibly stream on it after I finish my walkthrough of this. Dark Souls 3 is even better. It's not a mimic. Oh, that's a really good drop. That's actually the best soul in the game. Gives you 20,000. Alright, now... do not want to have these guys hitting you because of that. Just get away from them as fast as you possibly can. And there is a bonfire around here. I'm not sure exactly where it's at. Oh my god. These guys were annoying, but this is kind of ridiculous. Will you leave me the heck alone? Have to get underneath them. Definitely not a place you really want to be. Alright. Managed to get this far without dying. And this is also a pretty good spot to scope it out. Fairly certain that's where we have to go, right there. Oh, did not mean to drop, but that's one way to get here. There should be a bonfire near me. Illusionary wall. Yep, there's the bonfire. Ooh, that guy really damaged my armor. Alright, so now that we reach this bonfire, all we have to do is run up here, go straight through this thing. And we're almost to the bed of chaos, which is the third of our 4 final bosses. And this did not take me nearly as long as I thought it was going to. There are a bunch of these guys around here. You can kill them if you want, but you don't really have to. They won't follow you that far. Oh crap, there's a lot more than I thought. And now, all we have to do is go up a little staircase and we're right in front of the boss door. And this is where Kirk will be invading us for the final time. Oh, that is not Kirk, but another player. It's rare for someone to really be invading here. I think I've only ever been invaded once here before by someone other than Kirk. And do you mean like anything new, like since the game came out, or just anything different from this one? I'm not gonna like this guy. And yeah, there are a lot of things new on Dark Souls 3. It's practically a completely different game. It's just the way that you're supposed to play through it is pretty similar. Oh, that was easier than I thought. He must have been a glass cannon build. I feel kind of bad about that though. And yeah, it wasn't really that much different. Honestly, the way it feels when you're playing it, it's very similar. I feel like that's the reason why I feel like I'm mastering it at a pretty good rate. Oh, that's fine, Kev. Although, you know, you're just messing around. Doesn't hurt to have a little argument every once in a while. And now you get the Heisler staff. And Kirk should be invading you any second now. Although me being invaded could have messed it up. Alright. Looks like he's not invading me. That's not good. If he doesn't invade me by the time I'm back to the boss gate, I might quit my game and go back in and see if that works. And this is where you'll find Chaos Fire Whip. And if you were really being a, dedicated pyromancer, then this will probably be the last pyromancer you'll be getting. And Kirk still has not invaded me. Alright, so I'm going to try quitting my game, going back in, and I'll see if he invades me. I want him to invade me for the third time, because when he does and you beat him, you can get his armor set. It's not that great, but it's pretty fun. When you roll with the whole armor set on, it does damage to people in a really small amount. And if they have 0 poise, it'll also stagger them. I do not know why he's not evading me. Sometimes with the Dark Souls Remastered, it can get a little bit weird. Alright, try this one more time. If he doesn't, that's alright. Oh, yes, finally. That just took a little bit of time. Alright. And boop, he's dead. And now that I've killed him all 3 times, I'll be grabbing his armor set after I beat the boss. because you have to go back to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire in order to grab it. And let's go fight the Bed of Chaos. Alright, so what I like to do is first come over here. Actually, I think I'm going to try something new. I'm going to start with the right side. I have a little strategy I want to test. Because after you break one side, all the floors are going to start caving in. First of all, I am going to be needing a bow for this. So let me pull one out. It doesn't really matter if I get hit once or twice. Put out my longbow, and I do not have any arrows. Alright, this will be a little bit more risky then, but I'll still give it a shot. Alright, now that's done, heal up. Now you really want to be careful when you're coming back because the floor is going to cave in and he's going to try to sweep you right off of it. What you want to do is you have to angle yourself just right when he goes to hit you. So you have to be at a slight slant so he won't whack you right off the cliff. Like that. I thought I was in the safe zone, but a little bit off. Alright, so let's try this one more time. And the best part is after you break each side, your game will save it. So you won't have to repeatedly break all three sides. In fact, even if I just got the left side now, I'd still be good. Because then when I come back, I can just go straight to the middle. This isn't even really a boss. I don't even know what to call this, but it's not like you're not just fighting it, it's just you have to manage to reach each side of it. As you see, you do not have to fight any of this. So you just run straight back to the boss and try again. And it's pretty much the same thing when you take the shortcut, it just takes a little bit longer to get back to the boss. And I am killing these because they can drop red chunks, which is a good thing that you can be getting. Alright, now we're back up to the boss. The Eyeless Lady does not respawn and Kirk will not invade again, even if I was human. And now the right side will still be broken, so we can just go straight over to the left. And you do have to watch out now that you've broken that one side, you will have some more fire attacks in that thing. And this part you have to be careful. So this is a little bit more risky because you actually have to make a jump in order to reach the other side. That jump is right here. Yes, I made it on my first try. As long as she doesn't whack me off, I should be able to get right in there. Oh my god. Getting a little bit violent. There we go. And now all we have to do is make it back to the middle, and then we can finish this. Ah, crap. Let's try to avoid that as best as possible, although it could get pretty difficult. And that jump is a little bit iffy, so you definitely want to be careful. And now back to the middle, this should be the easy part, as long as you don't miss your fall. Basically what you want to do is come over here, get that thing to go down so you can see, and if you look to the right, you can see that there's a piece that's sticking out farther than the rest. What you want to do is try to run up to that, and I'm pretty sure you should just be able to walk right off it. Crap, I meant to roll, not jump. But that's alright. Now all that stuff that we did will save, so I just go straight back to it. And being able to run as fast as you could would definitely be helpful for you for getting through this boss. Having poise and defense will help you almost none. You just want to be fast and you want to be precise. Now we go left, and we get this one more time. Hopefully I'll get it this try. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to. After you break both sides, you'll start doing the firestorm as you're coming down. So now you just need to run over here, and that happened. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to get past this thing's defenses, but you just need to find the time where she's most distracted. And I'm pretty sure, whoops, throw my ring on. I'm pretty sure that time is right after she starts swinging her other arm, when she's in the middle of putting it back. I think that's the best time to go through. And the reason why I keep putting on Havel's ring is because it gives you better equipment load, which is letting me fast roll. And it makes you run a little bit faster. Alright, and now look at this again. And so you can just keep repeatedly coming back to try it. So this boss doesn't have that many consequences if you die to it. So what I'm going to try to do this time is draw out her first swing and then start running right after she does her second one. And I call it a she because the lore of it is that that the Bed of Chaos is actually Izalith, so I don't know what's true or what's not, but it just feels right calling it she. Alright. Also watch out for her fire attacks and those things. Draw out the first one, let her do her second one. Alright. This is the best time to go through. As you see, this time I made it. Any other time you'll be very lucky to. And you just have to get in here as fast as you could, because she will firestorm you while you're going in here. Just take this thing out. It only takes one hit, so you can even do it with your fist. You actually don't need to even have a weapon out for this boss fight. And there you go. That's the Bed of Chaos. Now our last of the 4 big bosses is going to be 4 Kings. And I think I will attempt it, but if I have too much trouble with it, I may put it off till my next part of my walkthrough. Hopefully I'll be able to get a summon or 2, because if that's the goal for this boss, is just to kill it as fast as you could. If you don't kill it fast, more of it will actually spawn in, making it more difficult. And if another one does spawn in, it's good to have a second person to distract it. Crap, I forgot I can't use this bonfire, and I do want to be human, so I think I'm going to run up to the Undead Parish real quick. Because like I said, I do want to summon. Oh, actually I just thought about it. Before you fight 4 Kings, you actually have to fight Sif, the Great Wolf. Because you have to have the Covenant of Artorias, or else you'll die the second you step into his boss room. So actually I have to do that first, so it's probably a good thing that I wasn't human, or I would have forgot about it. And I think I will turn human while I'm going to Sif. I am planning on fighting it by myself, but it might be fun to be invaded a little bit while I'm on my way. And we cannot warp to the bonfire near him. So actually let me buy the Covenant of Artorias. Let me Crest of Artorias. And I know earlier I said I was going to show you a second way to get into here, but honestly it's not difficult to find at all. Right after you kill the Hydra, if you go left, there is actually a ladder you can go up, and that will also take you into this area. And I'm just going to go through the normal way because I do want access to the bonfire. Yeah, that's cool. And I think I'm just gonna go grab the Elite Knight set after I set up this bonfire. But other than that, I don't think I'm gonna fight the Moonlight Butterfly. It's just such an easy boss, and it's not necessary at all, so that's cool. Alright, so let me go grab that real quick. It should only take me 1 second. Think about wearing the helmet if it looks alright on this character. And you do want to watch out for these stone giants. Their sword special ability will make you move really slowly, and they will do a good amount of damage to you. You could actually farm for their sword and their shield though, which I thought was pretty cool. When you're on this side, there'll be 2 trees and 1 giant, and when you get onto the other side of it, it'll be the same thing. Although if you just run straight for the middle where the night set is, then you'll have to fight them all at once. There we go. And there's really not much explaining in this place. The only really significant thing here is that set that I just grabbed, and also the wolf ring, which gives you 40 more poise. so now we're ready to fight the boss. Let me see how this helmet will look. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Alright, we're gonna be going with the Elite Knight helmet. I do want to turn human. Like I said, I am looking forward to invasions. And I think I'm also going to be kindling this bonfire. I do want a lot of Estus for this because when I'm being invaded I can't use anything else to heal. Alright, one last time. Alright. Now we're ready to go into the Ganker's Forest. Even the host gets ganked when he doesn't have a summon. Yeah, summon actually goes pretty nice with this. Alright, let's get down here. Do I pass her on? Nope. It's usually a summon sign, but whatever. Not really planning on you getting help for this anyway. But screw it. I'm a tank. Let's just do it. One more hit should just about do it. And as you see, the fog gates there, so I am already being invaded. You definitely want to take out all of these forest people before you get invaded. Fortunately I did not, but the main problem is this guy, because he will actually heal the invader. Crap. And you got behind me again. As you see, that's pretty much the majority of PvP in Dark Souls. Just backstab repeatedly till you win. Alright, and I guess I'll turn human again. Give it another shot. I wouldn't have lost if I would have killed the people fast enough. This time I won't mess around as much. And I'll also have one less person to deal with because that first knight that I fought actually does not respawn. Right. Now let's take these guys out as quick as we could. There's one. There's two. Ooh, there's three. And here's number 4. And if you have the range advantage, you definitely want to use it. And I think I might go over there and kill those other 2 that are slightly optional. Alright. It'll be, what's his name? Starts with a P. Yeah, I don't remember. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. When we kill him, we'll get his hat. Here's the first optional one. Neither of these 2 will respawn. you don't get anything from this one, but after you kill the hunter, you'll be getting his bow, his hat, and twin humanities. And parrying is definitely what you want to be doing here, especially if you can't stun lock them. Yeah, his name is Ferris. Alright, now we're going to start heading toward the boss. Surprisingly, we were not invaded this time. Although you will be being invaded here constantly. And if you join the Covenant, then you won't be invaded anymore, and you could actually be the one invading as a purple spirit. It's called the Forest Hunter Covenant. It's fairly useful. And you could also unlock a merchant that will sell you the washing pole, flamberge, stone greatsword, and other things. Oops. Watch out, you do not want to get hit by these guys. They're slow, and they're not that weak, but they have a lot of health, and they hit like trucks. Usually that'll make you fly back, but I have a lot of poise, so that's why I didn't. Over here is where you'll be finding your enchanted ember. And it's definitely something you want to get if you're going to be some kind of pure sorcerer. Oh yes, and these guys both drop gold pine resin. This is the only really good place to farm it in the game. There are also like 2 or 3 cats over there you can fight, but there's not really anything important about them. You don't get anything or anything like that. And I have no idea what Jack and Dexter is. Let me pull out my gold pine resin that I just got to fight Cease. Since you cannot buff a weapon when you make it like a magic weapon or anything. The only way that you can still buff a weapon is if it's either a raw weapon or just upgraded up to plus 15. And a weapon buff would be like Dark Moon Blade, Sunlight Blade, Crystal Magic Weapon, Great Magic Weapon, Magic Weapon, or any of the Resins, Charcoal, Poison, or Gold. Alright, now it's time to fight Sif. And since I already beat him, since I already beat the DLC before coming to him, I'm getting an alternative cutscene. Oh, at least I should have. Oh, yes I did. If you come to fight him before you beat the DLC, you will not get this cutscene. So sad. He's that wolf that helped us fight Manus in the DLC. But when we rescued him, he was just like a baby. And that cat over there, that was for the Forest Covenant, was the cat that led us to him to save him in the DLC. Because the DLC is set in the past. Alright, now the trick to this fight is just to stay underneath him as much as you can. He will jump around a lot, sometimes a ridiculous amount. But just roll in as close to him as you can get. Even to heal, you have to get underneath him first. This is a little bit easier with a fast weapon, but it's not that difficult with a heavier one. Especially when you have as much poise as I do. And as you see, there's nothing really super difficult about this fight, especially if you do it later on in your playthrough like how I did. And this is where you'll find one of the most loved and most hated rings in the game. I must have already grabbed it. It's called the Hornet Ring. This will increase your backstab damage by a lot, and if you notice from my short fight, that is a very big deal in this game. I think I'm just going to homeward bone out of here. Alright. And I'd say I'm just about ready to fight the Four Kings. Although I will be having to wear the Covenant of Artorias while I'm fighting him. I like to put it on ahead of time because I always forget to. But you only really have to put it on right before you enter his boss room. Alright. And this will be the last of the 4 big bosses before Gwyn. And if I manage to beat him in this stream, then my next stream will be going back and getting all the things that we miss, like the Great Hollow and a few other things. Right. And I think with the amount of health that I have and the amount of endurance, which increased my equipment load, I might be able to just tank through this boss by putting on full Havel's armor before I enter the room. Right, yep, and there is a summon sign, and these will not pop up here until after you've already unlocked the floodgates. You can't summon before that time. And after this guy gets in here, I think I'll just go with him and we'll just go straight to the boss. Like, as long as I have at least one summon in case we get overwhelmed, I should be alright. And honestly, it's not that bad by yourself either, but this is a lot less risky. I should only need to use one transient curse all the way up to the boss. And I know a lot of people who stream or just plain out upload videos, they don't like to summon people, especially random. Although this is just supposed to be like a walkthrough that a normal Dark Souls player would be doing. And most people, especially newer ones, will most likely be summoning people whenever they have the chance. Right, take this big shortcut after you've unlocked the floodgates. And we're already just about at the boss. This guy won't actually bother you. I just like to fight them because they have a chance to drop Titanite chunks, Titanite slabs, and a few other things. Alright, and there should be 2 dark wraiths in this room. There's 2 of us, so I think I'm just going to rush right in. There's 1 dead. And there's the ghost. Like I was saying earlier when I came here, they do usually show up, but for some reason they didn't last time. Oh, maybe 3 ghosts. Not really a huge difference either way. I already got that chunk, and there's only one more dark wraith up into the boss. And you could summon Phantom Witch Beatrice if you summoned her for the Moonlight Butterfly boss, which I didn't even fight because it's just so easy. Her sign will be right here. But I find her to be very useless. She doesn't survive long and she does almost no damage to the boss. And now we're ready. Now you could just go forward and just go all the way down to the boss, but if you do that, there's a chance you'll hit one of these ledges sticking out and die. So I'm just going to do this the safe way and just go down normally. Alright, I think we're far enough down for this to be safe. This is still one of the bosses that I probably hate the most in this entire game. But not because it's a bad boss, just because it's extremely difficult, especially by yourself. Why did that don't just say that someone only did 45 damage? Oop, be very careful of that, that's extremely dangerous. I'll be out in a couple minutes! And you could still keep attacking after he's already dead. Get a little bit of extra damage in. And look, the second one spawned in. And had you not killed the first one fast enough, you could get stuck fighting more than one at a time. I'm just going to tank through this. Yeah. I'm almost done. This has actually been very easy so far. I'm trying to tank through this. Yeah, that attack can be very hard to avoid, but if you're on New Game Plus, I would definitely say to try. But when he does that attack, he'll do some damage and he will drain your humanity. And there we go. That's the Four Kings boss fight, and our last final boss will be Lord Gwyn. And I think I'll be finished with this live stream right after I put these souls in the Lord Vessel. And on my next stream, I'll be going over all the stuff that I missed on my way, and I may fight Lord Gwyn in that stream if it goes by quick enough. Alright, now here's where it's at. Yeah, you could talk to him, have him swallow you and all that, but I'm just gonna jump straight down. Alright, now you can offer your souls to the Lord Vessel. You could do it one at a time, but I usually just offer all 4 of them. Alright, and this will be it for today. Thanks for everybody who came to see the stream. Please like, subscribe, and support the channel. And I hope you all enjoy and look forward to the next one. It will be the same time, should be tomorrow. Alright, and see you then.